Thank you very much, Mr. Bounds. Next is the approval of the agenda. Do I have a motion? Ms. Baumgartner.
Madam Chair, I move that we approve the agenda.
Is there a second? Ms. Hammond? Seconds. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor of approving the agenda as presented, please raise your hands. All opposed, and that passes 7-0. Next is approval of the minutes. Do I have a motion? Ms. Baumgartner?
Madam Chair, I move that we approve the minutes of the June 8, 2015 board meeting.
And Mr. Hawthorne, you're seconding it. Any discussion? I will excuse myself from this, abstain because I was not able to be there. But any further discussion? All right. All in favor, please raise your hands. All opposed, and I'll abstain. That passes 6-0. Next is the welcome and brief overview of the center by our very own Dr. Couch.
Madam Chair and board members, and also welcome the audience as well to the Center of Advanced Technical Studies. Just a brief report. We did top the 10,000 number of visitors to the center. I think it ended up about 10,085 this past year. Did not include the meetings we held within the building here of our own that were several hundred, but those from the outside and from within the district. About 120 culinary events and fed almost 5,000 people as a part of our culinary arts program as well. So we do plan to expand opportunities next year in that area as well. We also did a testing and work keys of 104 students, and we did have one perfect score, a platinum score, which is a very difficult score to achieve. We had 18 that were bronze certificate, 51 silver, 29 gold. And I don't know that there's a school in the state that had that kind of record and passes the work keys, which enables every student to graduate with a certificate that they can take to the employer and validate their basic skills and information in mathematics. So we're very excited about that. Also, we have some students to recognize tonight, and although we recognized her at the district level, if Gabrielle will come forward. Goodwin, one of the things that we do as part of Career and Technical is that we recognize entrepreneurs within the district. We have a number of folks that have received awards before. And Gabrielle, we recognize your entrepreneurial spirit and the ability at a young age to start a business, a very successful business. And also, we're looking for you to come to the center sometime in the future. Okay? Here's your award. Thank you so much. Gabrielle, you come on up. We might get a bigger picture of you.
Yeah, once you stand up there with. Yeah? Sure. We can do one for Mom?
Thank you. Thank you.
Please remember us to make all that money. We also have a brief recognition of students in the FFA, and if Jacob Cathcart will come forward, he will lead us through this recognition. I'm sure one of the demonstrations is all of the board will want to buy one, Jacob, so you might have a business opportunity, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
All right. Hello, my name is Jacob Cathcart. I'm in the Lexington Restaurant 5 FFA chapter. Tonight, I just want to recognize a couple, or our two state championship teams that we've had this year. First, we had a state championship in the agricultural mechanics competition. The students on that team were myself, Parker Fuller, and Matthew Bonnet, as well as Chandler French. At this time, I'd like to have Parker come up and give a brief description of what that competition was.
Hi, my name is Parker Fuller, and about a month ago we went up to Clemson University for our agriculture mechanics competition, and that had to do with welding, small engines, electricity, problem solving that had to do with concrete, spraying fields, that kind of stuff. And we placed first. Matt got first high individual, and Jacob got third high individual. And we took home state, and in October we're going to nationals for that competition.
Our second state championship that we got was in the extemporaneous speaking competition, which Austin Cathcart placed first in the state in that. I'll have him come up and give a brief description on that.
So like you said, I'm Austin Cathcart, and I'm sure most of y'all know, but extemporaneous speaking is pretty much what I'm doing right now, because I didn't plan out what I was going to say, but I'm saying it anyway. So this competition was actually just 1 week ago, and that was in Clemson at the state FFA convention. There were a total of 8 contestants at the state level and a total of 8 contestants at the regional levels. So I placed top 2 in the region and then went and competed at state and did very well there. So I will be joining the agriculture mechanics team in October to go to national convention and compete there. Thank you.
Also, we had Brooke Blankenship, who placed first in her agri-science fair for animal science. And what the agri-science fair is students, when they're in the FFA, start year-long projects or projects that they're going to work on for their FFA career in different categories. So I'll have Brooke come up and explain a little bit more about that.
I'm Brooke Blankenship, and I competed at the agri-science fair at the state convention, and I competed in the animal systems division, and I tested the effects of trailer loading on a horse's heart rate, and it won. So we get to go to nationals and compete there too, so thank you.
One more person who was not able to be here with us tonight is Meredith Baird, and she placed first, she got a proficiency award for her small animal production and care project that she was working on. So she will also be joining us at National Convention in October. At this time, we would like to recognize Dr. Hefner for his outstanding support of our FFA chapter. Everything that we do where we compete in multiple state competitions throughout the year and everything like that would not be possible without his continued support and the district's continued support of the FFA and y'all's belief in what it stands for and what it does for the students in the agricultural classes. So thank you.
Thank you.
At this time, we would like to make a short presentation on the blender bike that the Biosystems, which is the senior level class for agricultural mechanics, this was their project for the year. For the Biosystems class, about halfway through the year, they begin working on their senior projects, which are student-guided projects where they come up with the idea, they work on the project, they build it themselves, and Mr. Sox is still there to help them out, but they build the whole project based on themselves. So this blender bike that you see here was built in collaboration with the Farm to Five initiative that the school district has, where it teaches students at a very young age the importance of physical exercise and the benefits of eating healthy and trying to encourage a healthy lifestyle. So the way this blender bike works is, if Parker will pedal the bike for us, you can see that the chain is using the blender so that you can make all sorts of different smoothies and stuff like that you would normally make in a blender. The students here at the school in the Biosystems class, as well in collaboration with the machine tools class here, were able to build this bike at where it was 90% cheaper than if you were to go out and buy a traditional blender bike that you would see on the market today. So thank you for demonstrating that for us, Parker. And again, I'd like to thank the school board and the entire district for their continued support of our program and their belief in what we do here. Thank you.
Madam Chair, would the board mind coming forward to have a picture with these students? You think we'd love to do that?
Oh, that's protein shakes, by the way.
Dr. Hefner, can you come forward, please?
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, one with the bike. Mr. Sotz is going to get on the bike and. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right.
Well, that was great. Thank you so much to all the FFA members, and congratulations to you. And Mr. Gant just pointed out to me, I had not noticed that we have several Boy Scouts here, and I suppose they're leaders. Is this all from the same troop? Yes, ma'am. Excellent. Which troop is this? Okay. Excellent. Great. How many of you are working on your Eagle Scout award? All right. Excuse me? He's one of the 4 Boy Scouts. Excellent. Excellent. We're very proud of any of our Boy Scouts for all that you do, and great work. Thank you for being here. Next is our superintendent's report.